guys, here for another video, and today we're going to be looking at someone named Erica Fontaine today. Like always, there's also a request, and the person says she was a gymnast, and I'm like, okay, I haven't heard of a gymnast doing OnlyFans. It's actually very rare that you see. Some people occasionally, you know, they do some pro sports, they maybe are Division I athletes or whatever, and then they're like, fuck it, let me make an OnlyFans. I personally think that's depressing, but I understand that there are some circumstances where people would just throw their humanity away to suck some dick for a couple thousands of dollars, and if they can monetize it, go ahead, but obviously you're going to be looked at a certain way. So with this specific person, I think it was kind of interesting to see her entire background, and I personally think it's sad when you have someone so talented. It's just, imagine if XXXTentacion, you know, the rapper way back in the day, imagine he's making singles, imagine he's going platinum, and then suddenly he's like, you know what, fuck it, let me get fucked in the ass for a couple millions of dollars. Now, I get it, men and women are different, but nonetheless, kind of sexualizing yourself and putting yourself into, I guess, the porn star category is a little depressing and sad. So that being said, I'm going to look at her social media, a little bit of her background, talk a little bit of shit like always, and then we're just going to dive right into the OnlyFans. See that pussy stretch. So, like I said, she was a gymnast. She actually is like a legit gymnast. I thought she was like maybe D3, maybe she's like junior varsity 2, like, you know, the water girl, water boy, bench warmer, but nah, she's apparently legit as fuck. So I was like, okay, that's cool. You know, it goes into personal life. You know, she did her major in strategic communications, advertising. She was in a dean's list. You know, she has apparently parents that are actually somewhat respectable, and it makes you wonder, right? Like, why did she get into OnlyFans? She's young, she's pretty, she has a good body, but what made her exactly get into OnlyFans? And then started thinking, maybe she's doing gymnastic classes in OnlyFans. Maybe she's showing people how to get into college D1 type shit. Maybe she is some type of like revolutionary gymnast, fucking twirly twirl fucking bullshit, and she's teaching guys how to, or girls and guys or whatever, kind of how to get into that sport. But in this case, she's not. In fact, her OnlyFans is very deceiving, and I'll tell you guys why that is. And a couple of bits of pieces of background information, which I've kind of found interesting, again, in hindsight, now that she does have an OnlyFans. One of her quotes that she says that stood out to me is, "Your mistakes don't define you, but they will surely help you grow." And I'm hoping that OnlyFans is one of those mistakes. In this case, I don't think it'll help her grow. Again, guys and girls are different, right? If a girl has an OnlyFans, cool, she can get a boyfriend, right? But think about most guys that have options. I'm not saying I'm that guy. I'm not saying I'm a top 1%er, but I'm saying if I had a girlfriend and she's stretching her pussy or selling videos of her sucking cock for $100 or whatever, I'm definitely going to look at her a certain way, because my friend down the street, my cousin down the block, my homies down in another state might have seen her suck some juicy ass dick. And then, you know, if I walk into like the club or walk into like a family party and be like, hey guys, this is my girlfriend, Erica Fontaine, people are going to be like, I've definitely seen you somewhere. And I just don't want to be that guy to be like, yeah, she was on OnlyFans. What's up, guys? And, you know, continuing this article, it says, nonetheless, it has been her main mantra to calm herself down whenever she is under stress. She still has a long way to go. She is young, ambitious, and determined, plus there is no way she will not shine in the future. Again, all this is to say that she seems to have a promising past, but again, what she's doing now doesn't seem too respectable, considering that she kind of went the whole OnlyFans route. Now, she does have an Instagram, 632k followers, WV Gymnastics alum. Mia, whatever that means. I don't know if that's Massachusetts, or I don't know what she means by Mia. Again, she is pretty. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, she's a pretty girl. She has nice teeth, she has a nice cranium, forehead, nice ass, nice tits, nice everything, and she's young. I understand why people are digging into her, but I would say I think she's definitely hurting herself, kind of putting herself in that adult star, porn star category. And let's say she's doing cooking classes on OnlyFans, right? Let's say she's just showing off Instagram pictures on OnlyFans, right? It doesn't matter, because imagine if she also started posting on Pornhub. Imagine if she started posting cooking or Instagram pictures on Pornhub. It's just the fact that that site, that name, OnlyFans, Pornhub, Xvideos, has the name and brand attachment to being an adult website. So I definitely think, like I said, it is kind of shooting herself in the foot. And last but not least, which I kind of find entertaining, she puts WVU Gymnastics alum. That's great and all, but you don't do anything with gymnastics anymore, right? It just doesn't make sense. It's like one of those girls that are like, yeah, I'm a mogul, yeah, you know, ex-entrepreneur, ex-businesswoman, independent, boss-ass bitch. It's like, nah, you're only being famous because you're being sexualized, because you are sexualizing yourself, because you made the decision to be in that hole, to do that, to do, you know, sexy pictures, sell sexy videos, do whatever you have to do, I guess, to make that money. So that being said, let's just get right into the OnlyFans. So fortunately, I don't know if it's just for me or because with OnlyFans, obviously I've done so many OnlyFans reviews. OnlyFans sometimes gives me free trials to random girls. I don't know why. I don't know if it's like a rewards program or whatever, but I do get recommended like, free trial, but you have to pay X amount after 30 days. So in her case, I did get a free trial, but it is $10 per month normally. Right when you get it, it says, "Hello, my loves. Here's where you'll see more of me. I love health, fitness, and mind, body, and soul. Hope you enjoy getting to know me better." Again, cool, but let's be real. You made an OnlyFans, you have sexual pictures of yourself. We want to know if you're sucking dick. We want to know how much cum you're drinking. We want to know how much dick you take per hour. You know what? Dick per minute, DPM. You have actions per minute. Let's talk about the DPM, dicks per minute. We want to know all that stuff, to be honest. And the fact that she kind of makes it to be like, health and fitness and mind, body and soul. If you want to get to know me, get my OnlyFans. Yes, support my mantra. In this case, like I said, it's cute and all, but it doesn't tell us what we want. And her OnlyFans specifically, again, I'm going to be a spoiler alert, she doesn't do anything crazy in the base sub, but once you start getting into the DMs, you're just like, whoa, shit, it's the exact opposite of what you would think. When you say, I love health and mind, it's like, okay, cool, she might do some Christian ass shit on her OnlyFans. But let me tell you, Satan is in the DMs. The demon is in the DMs. DMs, demon. I'm telling you, man, it's demon time up in the DMs. But I am going to talk about the base sub before I get into that. So in terms of photos, there is 519 photos and 66 videos. I know what you guys want to know. Trust me, we all are thinking the same thing. Do I get to see nudes of her? Do I get to see her ass stretch? Do I get to see that back arch and have that dick inside her fucking vagina coming out of her mouth with like jizz splurting all over her eyes and ears and all that shit? No, it actually is pretty tame. It pretty much is another Instagram in terms of pictures. And again, same thing with the videos. It is pretty much another TikTok. But let's talk about the videos. Again, this is a pretty PG-13 OnlyFans in the base sub, but it does get a little bit crazier. Now, in terms of videos, like I said, there is 66 videos. The longest video is a whopping 57 seconds, 38 seconds, 31, 24, 22, and the majority of her videos do fall between the 1 to 10 second mark. Which personally, like I said, I always say it's not good to have that short of videos, but the majority, and I would say like 99.9% of the video content you do see is pretty much TikTok videos, her showing off her body, her doing photo shoots, her doing backflips, moving around, working out. So if you want to see that type of content of her just kind of showing off her body without really getting into anything explicit, again, this might be your option, which I always say is pathetic, right? And she's one of those girls that if you want to see anything else, you do have to tip her, you do have to DM her, you do have to throw money at her, and I get it. Cool, you make your money. I always say the same thing in every single video because I want people to realize that I don't mind if you sell things in the DMs, but what I do mind is that you're charging people for your base sub for shitty content. You should have a strong base sub always. You should treat it like a job always. You want to make your clients, your customers, your fans happy always, so they're willing to invest more in the DMs. Again, I always say with OnlyFans, it kind of banks on the simps, and cool, simps exist. I don't mind simps completely, but when you have a whole bunch of simps blowing up people's egos, it does kind of put them into this delusional phase where they might think, oh yeah, my pussy is worth $1,000, nigga. My pussy's worth $10,000. Man, I had another nigga down the block pay $20K for my pussy for 5 minutes. You know, they have that Mike Tyson fucking list with a missing tooth or whatever. That's the ratchet ass hoes I personally would avoid, but again, that is kind of what the OnlyFans environment developed. Now for the DMs, this is where it gets interesting, right? I see her Instagram, right? WVU Gymnastics alum. I see her description, health and fitness and mind, body and soul. I'm like, okay, maybe she is pure of heart. Maybe she's actually only banking on selling Instagram photos, right? And I'm not going to judge her for that. Again, if that's how she makes her money, go ahead. But the DMs is where it gets kind of crazy. And this is when Satan starts taking over. This is where I'm like, okay, girl, you got to go to fucking church. God needs to save you. So one of the first DMs you do get is, hey babe, it's Erica and thank you for subbing my OnlyFans. I'm a sweet girl with a wild side. Trust me, very wild. Tell me your name, where you're from. That way I don't have to call you by your random OF name. My random OF name is George Floyd. Shout out to that. Only one who hasn't forgotten in society who he is. And right when you get it, it says tip menu below. Just flat out, dick rates $10, explicit special $35. Okay, cool. Not too bad now. Let's keep going through the DMs. Next one, 3 videos, $10. Taking my natural, pretty natural, full titties out, dreaming of bouncing on your cock. Whoa, WV gymnastics sound. What happened to that? What happened to the body and soul, health and fitness and fucking mantra and energy and vibes and crystals? We keep going on. 23 pictures and 15 videos for 20 bucks. Sending you $500 worth of content on sale today. I want your cum shot in return. Jesus. Next video. 6 minutes 35 seconds for 10 bucks. Having my ass massaged and spread white and wet for you to stick your cock in. And it just keeps going on. Again, 10 minutes for 30 bucks. Fuck me in the shower till your cum is dripping out of my pussy and down on my legs. Like, holy shit, I'm reading this and I'm thinking of like the anti-Bible, right? I'm thinking of John 3:16, fucking thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not kill. And then we have this bitch right here, Erica Fontaine 419. Fuck me in the shower till your cum is dripping out of my pussy. Like, goddamn, she needs Jesus in her life. And again, I could keep going through the DMs, and it just gets more explicit and more explicit, and it's just kind of going to this downward spiral of Satanese. But go ahead, I understand, it's cool, there is some rated R XXX stuff. She even has one post where she just says, "Hey daddy." I mean, I know her dad's name, right? It just sounds weird because I did my research on her. It just feels weird that she says, "Hey daddy," when you fucking know their entire family tree based on like the little research that I did. So shout out Donald Fontaine. I hope you never see your daughter's OnlyFans. But that is to say that all the XXX rated R stuff is in DMs. I personally don't think it's worth it. Cool, I think you could get her a free trial. I don't know if that's just for me. Go ahead, look at it. If you want to see Instagram videos and TikTok videos pretty much and pay for that for $10 a month, you can do that. But let's be real, we're expecting to see the XXX content, her getting stretched. We want to see her just have like inhale. We just want to see her inhale fucking 20 billion cocks. And you know, we want to see that, but we're not getting that in the base sub. And if you're willing to invest a couple hundreds of dollars to get that type of content in the DMs, go ahead. But if you're just looking to get the good stuff in the base sub, you're not getting that. So overall, OnlyFans pretty bad. Again, it's kind of sad that you have this like pretty girl who seemed to have a good future in gymnastics, actually be a successful woman, actually be somewhat modest and respectable, and then once you get her OnlyFans and kind of start going to that tunnel of the DMs, the demon timing, the demon messages, you kind of see her to be this just sexual object, and you know, as they say, recreational use only. So again, OnlyFans not worth it. So like always, guys, I do appreciate you guys watching this video. Please leave a comment below for any suggestions. Google form description. I do take every single request. And as the year approaches, I always say this, you know, we're trying to get 5 gajillion subs by the end of this year. I only got 2 more days. Maybe PewDiePie shouts me out. Maybe Mr. Beast does maybe, you know what Mr. Beast should do? Instead of him doing like, you stand in this circle and you get $1 million, he should be like, I just bought everyone's OnlyFans and leaked it. Shout out to OnlySam or whatever. And then that would be kind of interesting to, you know, leak everyone's OnlyFans and be famous for that. I don't know. It'd just be cool if that ever happened. So like always, guys, please hit that like button. Please hit that sub button. Again, we're trying to get 20 gajillion subs by the end of this year, 2 days, and if I don't, I will actually factually kill myself. Later.